Hey guys, I hope you're doing good. Okay, I've decided I'm going to do a series of videos, or, vlogs per se, to kind of start getting a feel on what I should really talk about, through my YouTube videos. So I'm thinking maybe I should probably go in between, like, maybe rant videos, maybe anime reviews, possibly, or just pretty much comedy sketches once I finally got a solid idea of what type of sketches I want to do. So I think for now I'm just going to do a series of vlogs to kind of get my speech, thing kind of going on, because as you can already, well, you probably haven't, some of you probably don't notice, or maybe a few of you do, that I have a really, really bad speech impediment, and I can't really speak too much, can't really speak too well without stuttering or trying to I don't know why, but I have a really hard time, speaking in front of a camera, or basically speaking to people in general, because I always have a weird speech impediment. So I think I'm gonna use this opportunity to create video vlogs to help get me to speak more and speak correctly without stuttering, or without having to think too much about what I need to say or come across to. So I hope you guys don't mind me just, ramble about certain things, and hopefully you enjoy the vlogs, in the meantime. So okay, first of all, I'm gonna talk about my work life. I've been working at this. Should I really say it? I don't know if I should say it or not, but okay, I've worked at my job for about 5 years now. I technically work at a restaurant, and I've always had like issues with certain certain customers, or as we call guests, as we serve at a restaurant. Because you probably have seen these customers before, like, you have these ones that go up to you and they would ask you, what do you have? Despite the fact you have a menu like right above your head that they can easily look at and find out what you have. And also you have the people who would ask you, oh, do you have this or do you have that, when you obviously, don't have certain things. If it's not in the menu, then why would that be on there? Oh, and also people who wear sunglasses. Like, why would people wear sunglasses like when they go inside a well, not go inside a restaurant. For people, okay, sometimes I work outside of my restaurant as a vendor, and what would happen? I don't know why some people would wear sunglasses when they would ask you, "What do you have?" when they could clearly just take off their sunglasses and just see themselves what we have. Yeah, I miss my days of being a college student, where the only thing I have to worry about is just studying and doing my homework and just focusing on getting past my next class. I've had to go through a lot of, issues, like mentally and psychologically, since I grew up with a mental disability, and that really stopped me. That really kind of held me back from, really excelling and having to do certain things I really should do. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I just have a really hard time getting my thoughts together on what to talk about before turning on this camera. And I have a really hard time like putting things together, because right now I haven't put up a schedule. I haven't put up like a script. I haven't really written anything down to kind of stay on topic on what I should talk about, because whenever I try to speak on something, I always jumble my words up, and and I have a hard time like keeping my eyes focused and, you know, staying on topic on one thing. So it's always been something that I've struggled with since I was a kid. And I've always had like a speech impediment, trying to get my words together, make sure I say the right thing, and not just sound like I'm just stuttering all over the place and not making any sense whatsoever. And I also have this weird deep voice whenever I speak. Like I can already notice myself, like when I speak, I have a weird deep voice that I never really noticed until I was I first became an adult. I think because the reason why I always speak so quiet, or always try to speak in a lower tone voice, is because, you know, I'm usually in my house. My family would sometimes jump up on me, and they would always try to check up on me, you know, try to figure out what I'm doing or what am I not doing. And that it also kind of contributes to giving me a low self-esteem. That, you know, that by itself would, you know, get me subconscious about what I do, about, you know, what I do and say. Because, you know, honestly, you know, as a kid or a teenager, you just want some time to yourself, and you don't want your parents or your family to get on every single, you know, thing you do, or, you know, just invade your life and your privacy. Even though you give them every right, you give them every right to not trust you, because, you know, you in my case, I've always grown up to be as like the good girl or the good student. You know, I always go to school. I always show up on time. I rarely never get sick. You know, I listen to the teacher. I take notes. I mean, and I try my best to study. You know, even though I have a hard time keeping focus on studying. But, you know, I've always been a good student. I've always done what I was supposed to do. I always try to listen to my parents. I don't fool around. I don't go out, drink, wear short clothes. I don't do what, you know, other kids would do, you know, if they want to rebel against their parents or society or whatever. You know, I've always been like this good church girl, you know, growing up. And even with that, somehow it was never good enough for my parents, especially my dad. You know, he always give me a reason not to trust me. I mean, he always give me a reason not to trust me, or he'll always give a reason. He always think that I'm talking back to him, even though I wasn't, even though I never do. And if I bring out a point, he'll always disagree with me, saying that I don't know what I'm talking about, or saying that, you know, I'm just dumb. I'm just a kid. You know, I don't know anything. My plan for the future is that I still want to become a really great graphic designer. So I want to, you know, set my own. I want to build my own website, put my name out there. I also want to grow my YouTube channel and start making entertaining content for you guys. And, you know, also as a person, I hope to become a better speaker. I hope to become, you know, a better writer, a better performer, artist, director. Basically, just a you know, a good, wholehearted person. Maybe a TV, just a social personality out there, or something like that. I just want to be a whole better person. You know, I want to live a life that I'm proud of. Of course, I want to, you know, be, you know, financially secure and stuff. But I also I want to become a better whole person, someone who doesn't stutter a lot, someone who's a lot better than, you know, I was in the past. So this is day one of my first vlog. And hopefully by vlog 30, I'll start being able to talk better. I'll start to, you know, become more confident, you know, speaking in front of a camera and speaking in front of an audience. And hopefully I'll also be better at collecting my thoughts quicker and not have to, rely on a script or, some written piece of paper to, say what I need to say and say it correctly and not be just a bunch of jumbled mess that you can't understand, what I'm saying and stuff. It's definitely gonna be a long video series. So I hope you guys can bear with me, and alright, and I'll see you in the next vlog. I'll talk to you later and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.